Yeah,
like a 5-hour drive.
Yeah, it's not that bad, really. But anyway, we're here on the West Coast.
I love that the AZ immediate ban into Merchant Port. It's just something we've earned. Like, hey, we have this reputation, and darai instantly banning Merchant Port goes, Sawtooth, I know you're comfortable there, and frankly speaking, for most of us, it might be a little bit disingenuous, but I mean, we like that stage. We play there quite a bit.
It's kind of just a meme at this point, right?
I mean, we do play there a lot.
Okay.
Like, there's something to be said. Like, we unironically go there, like, probably half of our game ones are to Merchant Port. But Parker specifically, Sawtooth, does absolutely love Swampy Estuary. Absolutely. He'll counterpick you to it. So, as a opening ban, not at all surprised. We're going to see Damage City. These two are going to blender each other so hard.
Yes, absolutely. So
once the blender starts, that's the whole point of this game plan is once the blender starts, it's going to be crazy.
One thing to look out for is how darai is going to be getting his kills. He had developed down air 2 into up strong as his main kill option, and then
now it doesn't exist anymore.
So seeing how he adjusts to it, we're probably going to see a lot of down tilt up strongs instead, which I guess is the option you have to go for instead.
There it is.
I mean, it works.
It's good, especially against a body as big as Sylvanos.
Yeah. I know at previous Sunnyshores, we've seen Sawtooth versus Pengu Soul go game 5. They've had some very close sets. I think Sawtooth has won all of those.
Sawtooth is correct. The game 5 king. Like,
yes.
Regardless of who you are, he will take you to a hype game 5.
I have heard that. It doesn't matter if you're someone he always loses to. Doesn't matter if you're someone he always beats. It's going to game 5.
Which has created two things. And one is, the reason it happens is because he's a heavy, and things tend to be very close. So either he finds those early kills in these volatile blender matchups, or he lives forever. And it can force games to be very, very like down to the wire, which is why Game 5 is so common. The other thing is it has created an iron mentality for the man. You think he hasn't been in a stressful Game 5?
No, he's been all the stressful Game 5.
If you think he's unfamiliar with the nerves, yeah, everyone has spaghetti, but he's been eating spaghetti for the last 3 years. He's been there. He knows it. He's got the
needle turnaround there from darai. Didn't quite kill. It was so close, but you know, you're talking about he's got that heavy character body. He's gonna be living for a while.
Ooh, that needle interrupting the back air. Parker expecting to stick into the wall and stall for a little bit longer, but that needle just such a threatening option.
I love that bubble stall from darai, able to avoid the edge guard attempts from Sawtooth, and then just walking around Sawtooth into a tongue. Kinda feels like he's in Sawtooth's head right now.
Oh, the come down just lane.
Like I was saying, it looks like darai's in his head.
Waiting. Parker trying to get darai out of his head. Trying to just do some empty moves, some patience, some waiting.
Right now,
both stand there. I love when two rivals players stand next to each other and nothing happens.
Yes.
Because that's fear. It's respect. Again!
Just like that.
Up in place, gonna kill.
And we saw darai kind of grimace after that up in place. I think he knows he should have probably DI'd somewhere.
Into the up smash. There it is. Was that all 3 kills with down tilt up smash?
First 2.
I know the first and last one.
I don't think the middle. The middle was an SD, wasn't it?
The middle was the needle into the back air. Yeah, that's right. But still, you're right about that being a consistent option. But it was the way he found his only kill.
Yeah.
We'll see what other options darai has, but this is I expect this to go the distance.
I mean, we saw him get a back air with the needle turnaround that almost killed. That's a really thick kill option. We saw him get a needle fair that almost killed. So maybe we'll see some kills from those, but I think we're going to see a lot of down tilt up strong because that's kind of your best kill option at this point with Ranno.
And at the end of that game, there was definitely some momentum in the... Oh, that up tilt not hitting is actually...
And the crouch cancel from darai. It's so rare that you see crouch cancels actually used at a high level, and I love seeing it happen more often.
That was so much momentum that could have been taken that darai was able to just mitigate. Oh, the back air's not going to get it!
Yeah, but that back air was so close to get that thing.
At 37, probably wouldn't have killed, but probably.
Probably.
Not wouldn't have. Probably.
Okay, that was actually incredible usage of side special into down strong. I don't see that happening very often.
There it is. Back the Sour Spot Bear into Fair. We're going to see a lot of, actually, speaking of kill options, that's one I don't think I'll be surprised if I see another one.
I think I've also seen Sawtooth specifically complain about Ranno's Sour Spot back air on Twitter before, so
he is definitely a man who wears his opinions out there. He lets people know, and frankly speaking, I don't disagree with many of them, but
I mean, everyone's entitled to have some salt tweets here and there.
Absolutely.
You know, never hate on someone for salt tweeting, unless it gets like dirty and personal.
Yeah, don't be personal. Down tilt
again. Down tilt Dacus. Yeah, not quite, but still strong positioning.
Double back air's gonna take it.
That was reverse sour back air into strong back air. Not something you don't see the reverse hit of sour back air very often.
Into. Oh,
great job avoiding that. And just we're seeing more and more darai kind of just standing around Sawtooth and going for jabs. Kind of very strong against Sylvanos feels.
When
doing it again there.
They're both in each other's heads so deep. Right? Like the amount of I would have just, jabbed, got buried, and then got bullied. I would have rolled and been scared and would have gotten bullied.
Yeah, right now
both of these players are just choosing to not.
They are each other's intrusive thoughts right now.
Oh, didn't make it on top of the platform. That's a huge opening.
Okay, he was able to land. If he had not landed there, I think that could have been the game. 50%. His air dodge was gone. All his resources
Everything was burned. Yeah, that was a huge opening, and 50% the trouble for it.
But he's looking pretty comfortable here, trying to find an opening. And with all that grass,
I was going to say, all the grass is now out. One of the things we haven't been able to see this whole set is it's been very, very difficult for Parker to get grass out and set up. So using it, trying to body block, trying to get more seeds out. The needles cleaning out so quickly.
Yeah, the needles are actually huge for darai, and now the grass is gone, which means darai has much stronger stage control. Okay, it's back. Forget what I was saying.
Oh, that's huge.
This should be it.
Kill. Yep.
Galaxy with that.
Tried to get the ledge cancel so that could act out of it. Might just accidented into a bad spot, and then darai punishing properly.
Sawtooth not looking very happy. We might not see the patented Sawtooth Game 5 looking pretty good for darai right now.
Where are we going? Might run it back. Might go forest floor. I wouldn't be surprised to see Aether high again. Yeah, it was close enough that I don't think it's that surprising that Sawtooth thinks he can still win here. Still enjoys, still comfort pick, still got a lot out of it.
Yeah, and I mean, he was looking, like you're saying, pretty comfortable, especially as the game went on. Yep. And when you are gaining momentum as the game goes on, I agree with the rundown.
Yeah. And there was also a lot of up-down smashes that came out in those scramble situations, and not a single one landed. In a world where any of them landed, it probably is a world where Sawtooth won game 2.
Yeah, Sawtooth's combo game is looking really strong here.
I love that Sawtooth goes for his backers, by the way, there at the ledge. For those of you who don't know, it does go through the stage. It absolutely goes through the stage, which is why it's so scary. There, and then that backer to hit very low right there. Yeah, right there. That'll kill. Oh, we've seen that before. We know that trick.
But darai was still able to get a tech on that downer because it was so high up.
Able to survive.
But that gimp! That is actually one of the dirtiest gimps with Sylvanos that you don't see very often. It's that angled downward up special. You can get some kind of dumb kills.
Oh, just big enough.
Well,
darai turned and looked at him.
Yeah, speaking of dumb kills. I love how much disjoint Ranno down strong has. It's slow, but it is strong and disjointed.
It's a big move. Oh!
He's missed so many almost back airs.
Fantastic for those. Yeah. That is on an account for darai getting out of them.
I really thought he was going to go for Howl turnaround back air there, since darai was just sort of sitting there stalling.
I really like the idea of just trying to mess with bubble out there. Because if you can hit it, if a flower lands on it, if you can hit it with a bear, if you can dare it or back air it to move where it's going to be, it really, really messes with Ranno's recovery.
It does. It really does. Especially after that change that they
throwing out that needle turnaround. Oh, but down smash again doesn't connect, but in the world where it does. To make
that's going to be another stock. Sawtooth is on his last stock, wiping the sweat off of his brow. He's used to nerves, but trying to make a reverse 3-0 on
up air doesn't
comeback
land.
Like this could be too much for him.
Would be absolutely insane. And we will hear the AZ chants come out when this comes down to the last stock.
Yeah, which it's
probably
at last stock.
It's at last stock. All right, call me a prophet, but
we need to see Sawtooth able to start something though. He's just being pushed off stage by these disjointed nairs. And it
doesn't make it back
so long. It walls out
back there,
so
not
much
gonna kill.
space.
That's huge.
Darai risking it. He made it back
the
so
down air
quickly.
doesn't go the right direction.
Oh my goodness! Once again, Darai in his opponent's head.
Darai in those scramble situations, so calm, cool, and collected.
Just
lock those
reading the tech option there,